Really lovely keep here. We might regret exiling the Slagstorm, but I want to get the extra mana, basically. Straight into the Ica Wellspring as well, which is decent. And a Tali, Jesus. If we could get this off, it's going to be absolutely nuts. Okay. So if all goes well, we'll have Roxanne next turn, I think. Unless they have a way to like fight and kill Meria or something. Don't know. Or kill one of these things. I don't know. Even if they kill this, we draw a card, so it's not the end of the world. Once we get to Atali, it's going to be pretty much GG. They do have a indestructible 8/8 on attack. This is an interesting deck because it's like a kind of a graveyard deck, I guess. Ooh, mysterious face down card. We don't see those very often, do we? In this format. Well, it says turn 3 Roxanne. Absolutely brutal. That makes even more rocks for us to just abuse them with. Crazy. This is absolutely broken, this deck. And this is just a few new additions, you know. Chrome Mox. Oh my god. 3, 4. This is crazy. Turn 4 Atali. Without conventional ramp. But an artifact matters. Gruul Commander. That's so weird. Fanatic of Ronus. Annoyingly, Scorching Shot won't work because it's got Ward 2. So we'll decline that one. We only get a Fanatic of Ronus, which isn't great. But we do get even more mana, even more rocks here. This feels so wrong. I've fallen to the dark side, my friends. At least it's something different. I bet you've not seen a Meria in the queue. I bet. They're going to pump this with +2/+2. Indestructible, reach, hexproof, flampole, infect, triple strike, last strike. Fair enough. I mean, it still had a lot more words than I said, which is kind of crazy. They're still hanging in there, guys, despite the field being absolutely crazy. So props to them. I wouldn't be here anymore. Oof, Clothis. Wow, this is absurd. Because we're facing an aristocrat build, I think it's good to keep this hand because of these Slagstorm. So we can take care of all their little weenies. Their tiny little weenies. That they are inevitably going to play and then sacrifice with the Sephiroth. Are they going to play a creature here? Dark Ritual. Oh dear. Grave Pact. Well, we don't have that many creatures. I'm actually really not bothered by that at all. Although, obviously, Meria is a creature. But we can probably win without too much worry. Also, the fact we have a kill spell here when we have no creatures out is just lovely. And also, Sephiroth being 5 mana gives me a lot of confidence. I'm tempted to just play her out here, just get her out of the way. I know this is like very counterintuitive because Meria is part of our combo. Like, if anything, we do want to keep her, but as I said, we can still probably just get by. Jordan's familiar. Makes our historic spells cost 1 less. Okay. So that gives us a little bit of defense if one of their things dies. Orcish Bowmasters. Okay, so will Sephiroth kill the Bowmasters, I wonder? Flashback Marauder. Oh dear. So we lose both of our creatures. Oh well, that's a shame. But yeah, we've got Chimmel. It's going to be difficult for them to beat us through a Chimmel, I think. then escape to the wilds as well, which is going to accelerate us a little bit more. Yeah, it's a real shame we can't play the Immortal Sun there, but what's the timing restriction? Until the end of your next turn. Well, that's okay. That's nice. So we can play a few things. But yeah, Sephiroth plus Grave Pact is obviously very good. I'm not denying that whatsoever, but... Ooh, Winter Moon. Does that hurt us? It hurts them a bit as well. I think we will play it. Because I've got 3 non-basics. It's going to shut them off 2 of those. Okay, and to be fair, we have 1, 2, 3, or 4 us off, so it does hurt us a little bit. But when we play stuff like Chimil and make our spells just come in for free, it's not going to be too concerning, I hope. And because we're facing mono black, I'm not too worried about their removal. Is he going to sacrifice the tenacity? No. Okay. So we can actually get double kill here with the Slag Storm. Oh, beautiful. Let's kill both. So annoyingly, the tenacity will come back as an enchantment, but not really much we can do about that. The life drain, life gain from this is pretty annoying with the tenacity there, we'll have to admit. But again, the Clothis, we've got stuff that we can help. Clothis should be nice. Ornithopter for free. That's actually a lot better than it looks with a Meria. This is a Meria. This is a Meria. Jadar. I think that will get rid of the Honor Elves. Not too worried about that. Oof. And what's up here? Drawing extra cards every turn. Oh, that's fantastic. So this neutralizes the Grave Pact. Nothing dies now. So the things on their side of the field only get exiled, which is just absolutely criminal. So if I play this, we can also play the Clothis. Oh my god, we can actually play the Chimel, which is far better. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. Green and green. So we're going to add double green. So we can't play the Clothis here. Our field is absolutely crazy. Oof, and we get a Chandra as well. Shame we can't play her, but... Well, we can't play her abilities. Oh, this is making me very happy. Sometimes I'll make a deck and it just works. So now I'm not worried about Grave Pact, but I'm still worried about the Enduring Tenacity, because there's combos with this. Whenever you gain, target opponent loses. Whenever we lose, they gain. That's a fair few combos they can do with that. We could just lose now, for instance. Straight up. So enchantment removal would be really nice, if we can find any at all. Oh my god, 6 black. Jeez, that's a lot. Mainly the Grave Pact giving them triple back there. Okay, they're going to go for Sephiroth. They're going to get to the zombie. But yeah, my god. This Stone of Eric is absolutely insane. And then your Henny as well. I'm not even worried, to be honest. Really not worried. Yet. Apart from the combo piece. Let's see if we can get any removal for this Enduring Tenacity. Would be nice. Okay, so because nothing dies now... Oof. Okay, Howling Mine as well. We can actually tap this so they don't draw. That's beautiful. Are they wondering why things aren't dying? No? Oh yeah, but we can't use Chandra because of the Immortal Sun. Okay, that's fair enough. So there's a land on top. Another land on top. Let's exile that. Another land on top. Bloody hell. Let's go for the Howling Mine. We can have each player's draw stat. This is untapped. Hopefully we can find something that isn't a land. Bloody hell, another land. Well, that's very, very, very irritating. I guess we have too many lands on our deck, but seeing that many in a row is ridiculous. Especially when we're drawing double. Thundering Rebuke. Well, we got to kill spawn next turn, I suppose. No, she's going to come down now, isn't it? 4 damage, go for the Sephiroth. We have Cultivation next turn, okay. Annoyingly, the Clothis is not online. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a counter on him, okay. Sheoldred's Edict. Okay. Oh, a Massacre Worm. That's nasty. 2/2. If this dies, we take 2. Oof, that's rough. I think we're just going to block the Jadar. I don't even care if Chandra dies. Chandra's not even doing anything, you know? They've got an annoying amount of basics they can untap. Have they just realised that the Stone of Eric is, like, absolutely, like, squishing them? Okay. Ruby Medallion, that's pretty nice. Blood Moon. Holy crap, that's fantastic. Okay. Let's tap our things here. And Scorching Shot. I really do want that to kill the Massacre Worm. The writing is on the wall, but I suppose they're basically looking for a way to... Ooh, Torpor Orb as well. That's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's basically free mana because of this. Lightning Bolt. Okay. We're just going off, guys. Some of our spells are going to be free mana, well, 0 mana because of the Immortal Sun as well. So, we definitely want to go for Scorching Shot on this. And then Lightning Bolt Yahenni in response. Otherwise it's going to get indestructible. And now they've got nothing really to work with. Which is just wonderful. Play the Blood Moon. Get even more mana that we can just whip them with. Semblance Anvil off the top. Holy crap. So now our artifacts cost 2 less, 2 fewer, 2 less, fewer or less, I don't know. Cool. And Blood Moon. Actually, what does if Blood Moon makes things mountains, does that mean that... Oh no, so Winter Moon... So they're actually non-basic mountains. That's interesting. So it doesn't actually make them basic mountains. That's funny. Oh, that's freaking hilarious. We completely locked them out there. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful deck. Let's hope this is not the combo stick fingers, because that would be very annoying. Seeing Once Upon a Time. Maybe it is. Because the combo deck only has like one creature. And once they put it into the graveyard and then reanimate it, we're screwed. Good start though. Utopia Sprawl. Add the red there. Curious to see which build they've gone for. One of them means this video is going to be very boring. So I hope it's not the combo one. Do you know, for years and years, I had the flaming red cat on the left of my screen. And it was my friend since Season 1 of Arena. The first ever avatar it was. And then Final Fantasy came out with a little bird. And the little bird has now taken over as my avatar. Are they going to strip mine? I thought they were going to strip mine me there. That would be horrific. I guess strip mine is a bit too good. Soul transfer. Exiled. Don't see that very often. Italy, okay. So what are they playing at then? They're just not really doing much, are they? They've got interaction, so... Not really sure. Oh god. Ulamog and Arden. Is that the only two creatures in their deck, I guess? I'm guessing it is. I could be wrong. But I'm guessing they've got a reanimation in... Oh, Clothis. Is that too late? Is that too late? Who knows? Probably. If they reanimate the Arden, then they also reanimate the Ulamog. Oh my god, we freaking did it. That is crazy, guys. Like, if they had had one reanimation spell, we would have literally been dead, I think. Well, not dead, but it would have been a horrific... Ulamog. Now, this is a weird thing, because the cast trigger exiles someone's library mana up. But it still enters with counters on it equal to the greatest mana value of cards in exile. So... with Arden, this counts itself, because this would exile the Ulamog. It comes in as a 5/5, but then it gets +10 because it sees itself. That is ridiculous. It's like, God, we did that. This is a keepable hand because we have the removal of Tifa and her friends. This art is mesmerizing, and you all know why. It's because the arms, there's a lot of detail in the arms. And the eyes. The eyes are red. It's kind of freaky, isn't it? Imagine that. Imagine staring into demonic red eyes. Go on then. Play your elf. Play little elf. Oh, I can't kill that. That's actually quite irritating. TBF. Hidden Grotto? No thanks. That's like the worst case scenario, because we've got 2 kill spells. We can kill small things. Okay. Guess we just pass. The only way to get rid of Tifa is to continually barrage her with kill spells. But if they play her here, and then like a protection spell, that'd be quite annoying. Alright, halfling. Blimey. Chainsaw Man. 4 mana Tifa, not so good. But yeah, maybe we can kill them with the Meria and the chainsaw. Do you want to see my new chainsaw and Huggy Mask? Do they have a Huggy Mask card yet? I don't know. Or we could just straight up die here. Oh, maybe not. See ya. That was lucky. That chainsaw's getting bigger and bigger, my friends. It's not the only thing getting bigger as well. Tifa's mana cost. It's getting much larger. Oh, look, it's the same thing. It's literally the same cards you see every single game with Tifa. Why use Explore when you could just use literally... There's like 4 2-drop things that just put a land into play from the deck. Okay, why might get to that? Sure thing. Go for this. And a weapons manufacturing. That is a shame they exiled that, because it would have just been nice to have a bit more mana to do stuff, but... We're going to go for Tifa again. My god. Hate Tifa. Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah Lockhart. Okay. Doesn't work with tokens. That sucks. Okay, that's actually pretty bad. Yes, I did not read this properly. Tap an untapped non-token artifact. So the weapons manufacturing doesn't actually work very well here. Okay, well, luckily it's not actually mattered to this game. But we can do other things with artifacts. Tap 2, untapped, non-token. That's a lot of words in conjunction with each other, isn't it? Tap 2, tap 2, tap 2. And we have no way to sacrifice the munitions either. Maybe we've made a grave error putting the weapons thing in. Ah, we're going to die anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Down to 2. Yeah, unfortunately, if they hadn't have exiled this, we might have had a chance. But yeah, they got us, but it's a Tifa deck. Is that really a surprise? Well, it looks like it could be one of those games where we just, you know, do the thing. Go. People normally continue to play when they have removal spells, so let's see if that evidence is... Okay, no, they just play Seville Land. That's dangerous. I think I've played Tyrant GG before, and I can't remember if it was a good or bad experience. There we go. Let's go for the Meria. Lovely. So they care about playing a creature, which is big. And then they get to draw cards. Absolutely stunning artwork here. I was talking to a friend today about the Avatar set. Now, I've never watched the Avatar anime, nor really care about it, but the Avatar set looks like it was heavily inspired by Tarkir, or maybe the other way around, because they're both about 5 different regions of Asian-centric martial arts and clans. So it's kind of cool. Basically what I'm saying is the Avatar set looks pretty cool, but I still don't know if I'm going to buy any in real life. Maybe just on Arena. We'll see. Funny subject. So how much mana have we got? 1, 2... Go for the Joyra's Familiar, I guess. Counter it with something. Go for the Brass's Tunnel Grinder. The fact that you can just tap stuff that just came in is very, very strong. Stubborn Denial. Well, that paid off, didn't it? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, we will be cautious of that now. Okay, well. I still think we do this first, just to get the power boost. Swing in. It's quite an attack we just did there. Okay, and they're down to 8 already. And this is just with basic stuff. We've not even done anything funky. We cast a creature spell, put a counter. If the power's 4 greater, draw a card. If that spell's power 6 or greater, deals damage. Deals damage equal to Eshki's power to each opponent. Okay. That can be pretty scary. It's like having double strike with big creatures. Doesn't even say dragons, even though she loves dragons. She looks after dragons. She's part of Teamer. Could be like a giant elemental. There's like a 3 mana 7/1 or something. 3 mana 7/0. Oh god. Goldspan dragon. Have they put a stopper? Chainsaw. Oof. Unwinding clock. Well, we can't get past the conventional way. Roxanne. Oh, she's good. She's very, very good. We can combine her and this. How much mana do we actually have, though? That's 3. Okay, killing the Goldspan dragon is probably the most important aspect. Although she will get bigger, but the treasures that gives is pretty crazy as well. And I did the chainsaw first because I want to get the counter on the chainsaw to just, you know, make our threats a bit more scary. Equip for 3. Oh my god, we can actually equip as well. So Ragavan can contest the Eshki. That sounds like a very Russian word, doesn't it? Contest the Eshki. Quite the predicament, so they have to block on the floor. Wow, we just completely took them out. So it looks like the chainsaw was very monumental there in that turn because it meant that we can trade with the Eshki. Now, if they go for a land and then River's Rebuke, that's going to be sad. But then we have the Roxanne. They can just come down again and do another 2 to them. So it's not the end of the world. Herd Heirloom. Double H, different ways to say H, lovely. Herd Heirloom and Herd Heirloom. I think they're screwed then, aren't they? Because we just equipped the chainsaw to the familiar. GG's, I guess. Roxanne plus the chainsaw was pretty nuts, I have to say. A very sporting opponent, though, I have to say, because thank you for staying there. Most people just quit. That's a rare trait to see such good sportsmanship. Lovely. What a nice way to end the video, eh, for once.